Now here's the dynamic. We're going to talk about the developmental sequence of an agent. The developmental sequence of an agent. If you want to fill these in. We have kind of 3 rhythms to this. The first rhythm, ultimately, is someone who's a licensee. Say that with me. Licensee. Okay, a licensee is someone who does about 0 to 4 transactions. It's a licensee. They're someone who's gotten a license. There are people who get their license because they have a family member or friend who wants to buy or sell. There are licensees who jump into the business when the market's hot and jump out when the market's cold. There are licensees who are in a very, very serious commitment to the real estate industry, but they currently have bills and obligations, so they've got one foot in the job world and another foot over here in the licensee world, and it's kind of a challenge. So here's the dynamic. Everyone who's ever been in the real estate business, no matter whatever of achievement, has at one point in time been a licensee. I just don't think you can live there. And I don't think the profession of real estate needs a whole bunch of people living there. Are you guys with me? Because here's what I can tell you. Doing something once or twice a year doesn't make you good at it. It just doesn't make you good at it. It doesn't make you highly skilled. And so that's the dynamic of a licensee. Now we get to the next developmental piece, which is an agent. An agent. This is where the vast majority of people in our industry live. An agent experiences peaks and valleys in their income. Peaks and valleys, people. Have you ever had a valley in your income? Come on now, have you? Anyone who's never had a valley has probably never had a peak. Is that true? Peaks and valleys in the income. Here's the deal with an agent. An agent is someone who's mostly making a living. Sometimes they make a decent living. Sometimes they're kind of struggling to make a living. But they're making a living in the business. And they're trying to make their living in the business. The challenge is not only do they have personal peaks and valleys, but when the market's hot, they're hot. When the market's not, they're not. Does that sound like a lot of the real estate business to you? Agent, it's a good thing. An agent is a developmental sequence from being a licensee. Now this is real important here. The word you want to circle there is developmental. There's a key component. This is a Joe Negoism right here. There's a heck of a difference between developmental and chronological. Because I know people who've been in the business 20 years who are still licensees. I know people who are in the business just 18 months who are already all the way through the top end of being an agent. So it's not chronological. It's not, oh, the longer I'm in, automatically the better I am. No, that's not the case. Licensee to agent, but here's where we want to take you. We want to get you to being a professional business owner. That's what a peak producer is. A professional business owner. A professional business owner. That's somebody who has it. They got the habits, they got the attitudes, they got the skills. They're a professional business owner. Say those words with me. Highly skilled professional. And someone who owns a business instead of a business owning them. Someone who, yes, you experience peaks and valleys, but they're like this. Here's how much you need to make a living. A professional business owner experiences that. They're not making a living. They own a business. That's a professional business owner. Now, there's a developmental process here that we go through. We make a lot of mistakes. We have a lot of challenges. We have to go through some experiences. Hot markets, slow markets, fast markets, just hardcore markets. The fact of the matter is the business professional endures and thrives in every circumstance. Now, it doesn't mean you just automatically shift gears. The market adjusts, you have to adjust your business. The market adjusts, you have to adjust your systems. You have to adjust your skills. No doubt. When a listing sells in 7 days and you get 3 offers and it sells for 10% more than you listed it for, there's one set of skills in handling multiple offers. When a property sits for 5.5 months and you have to have 3 price reductions, there's a different set of skills in order to have a happy customer. Would you guys agree? Yes. So we go through these. So don't beat yourself up about what transition you're in. You have to adjust, change, and change with the business, change with the market. But the habits, attitudes, and skills, these are timeless principles. Timeless skills, timeless character qualities. That's where we're going.